What's up, guys? Welcome back. So pretty much, guys, as you guys seen, I'm just getting down to it 2 days before the dyno, and thank God I found a axle. Unfortunately, I cannot go on the all-wheel drive dyno still. It is set for the front wheel drive. I'm just gonna go ahead and accept it, and we'll throw on the all-wheel drive after. But I did find an axle. The homie Tony had one, so I'm about to go get my haircut first, and then from there I'm gonna go ahead and slide down to Nuevo, California, and which is like 30 minutes away from me, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that other short axle, and hopefully we can swap over the axles, and hopefully everything will align and work. So as you guys seen, drive shaft is out. I'm in the process of bleeding the brakes, but my wife is not here. She'll probably be pulling up in a little bit. She's gonna go with me, and then from there we're gonna go ahead and come back home after everything and go ahead and start bleeding the brakes manually. I've been using this air one, and it bleeds and it shows solid, but when you go into the inside, it shows it's just basically spongy. So I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's the wheel calipers, I don't know if it's the brake lines that I made, I don't know if it's whatever. I just need to figure it out, and hopefully when I get back we can figure it out and just get back to work. So we're gonna go ahead and head out real quick, get the haircut, go grab this axle, and then pretty much, guys, that is the last update. I'm just gonna go ahead and get to work, put the axle in, get everything running, and I'll update you guys at the end of the video. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys do, like, subscribe, comment, and share the video also if you guys can do me that favor. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get to it. Alrighty, guys, so as you guys can see, haircut all taken care of. As I was over there, I ended up heading to the homie's house. He ended up hitting me up, and honestly, 180 bucks later, this is what axle looks like. And all I really need, man, is this clip here, the C clip. I'm not going to swap out the axle. This one is a little bit more flimsier than mine. It is what it is. I needed an axle. They're good to have as extra parts too, so I'm going to keep this, because if anything does happen to either one of the passenger or the driver's side, I can easily swap this out or rebuild it depending on the condition of the axle, or just swap this out, right? So something else I did off camera before or after, just a little while ago, had my wife come into the garage. I didn't record it because you guys already seen me try to pretty much bleed everything with the pressure bleeder or the vacuum bleeder. That really wasn't doing its job because it was just showing a lot of air bubbles. So had my wife get into the driver's seat, manually pump it 5 times while I bled the rear brakes, and I also did the same thing to the front, and there's a steady stream flowing out on both sides, inner and outer, so we're good on both sides. Everything's all taken care of. I did a nut and bolt check on the car and the interior and the engine bay wise. Issue that I'm having, I'm just realizing it now, is that this pulley is actually pulling the belt off of the tensioner, or the pulley right here. So I'm not sure what the hell's going on with that. I do have an OEM one. I might end up just putting the OEM one on and seeing if that's going to work. And if it doesn't, I guess we're going to keep struggling, and we're going to try to figure it out. I'm going to have to space it out to pull it this way, so that way it stays on, because it right here, as you can see, it's right here, and then these, it's showing the grooves. So more issues after more issues are arriving, and hopefully just things can go right at the dyno, man. I'm just trying to prevent all this stuff. Still waiting for my interior. We're going on 2.5 weeks. I don't know what the hell happened, but again, I'm trying to be patient. I'm not putting anything out there. I'm just wanting to deal with it, you know. So pretty much, guys, let's just go ahead and get to taking off this C-clip real quick and getting it installed onto the rear setup on the car. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Alrighty guys, so as you guys see on the last clip, it's actually a few days later, and it is actually dyno day. I have been busy for the last couple of days trying to get this car 100% situated. Something that I noticed and I never thought about was it's not reading RPM signal, and it's not reading miles per hour. I put the car up on the jack stands, as you guys seen, and it's just not reading any of that. So I'm not sure what's 100% going on with it. I've been on the phone yesterday with my harness maker, from the harness to the conversion harness, trying to figure out why it's not reading RPM. We've been trying to figure out a solution. We've tried to go around things, and we just can't figure out why it's not reading RPM. Along with that, it is also not reading miles per hour. So MPHs, I put the cars on the jack stand. I already stated that again, and I'm repeating it like a dumbass. But I ended up putting on stands, putting in first gear, second gear, third gear, no change at all whatsoever. So something we're gonna have to address after the dyno tune. Thank God I have the original dash harness. If you guys remember, if you guys have been following this build from the beginning, you guys know that we put a dark gray accurate EL left-hand drive dash in the car along with the door panels. So that is what we are running right now. So we'll have to come back, probably remove it later on and see what is going on, or try to figure out if we can splice wires to get it to work. Something we just got to look into. If not, then I'm gonna end up purchasing another stock cluster and just going from there. That way I have the funds to try to buy new harness and everything else, because the S2000 cluster would be dope to have in the car, but it's not necessarily necessary. So pretty much that is gonna wrap it up for today's video. I'm sorry to go ahead and blue ball you guys. Today is dyno day. I need to figure out to take the car to an alignment shop. So a car has to go to an alignment shop still. I need to source that. I'm gonna make my way down there, make a little video, a little cruise going down to PTB, also Performance Tube Bending here in Ontario, or in Rancho. I forgot the city, it's been a little while, but we're gonna go to PTB, a supporter that has supported me with the build, with the whole exhaust setup, and I want to be able to show them what I built, and hopefully they are proud of it. But we are going to be going for an alignment shortly after that, and then we head to the dyno tonight at 5 o'clock. So that will be in the video all of itself. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'm sorry again to blue ball you guys, and just see what this car makes on the dyno, man. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well. Try to maintain positive, and I'm just trying to maintain the momentum to keep going at it with this car, because honestly it's been quite a headache. But pretty much guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with that being said. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Till next time.